welcome to Hawk Kitchen Showdown. I'm your host, Dr. Eric Fisk, and we are coming to you live from Tampa, Florida at Hillsborough Community College. We're actually right now in the kitchen of our student-run restaurant called Bistro 118, and we have got a cooking show for you today. So I'm going to go ahead and talk a little bit about what this cooking competition is going to be, and then we'll go through and meet some of these teams and these competitors here. So if you've ever seen a particular show on Food Network, Chopped, it's very similar to that show. So what's going to happen here is we're going to have 4 mystery ingredients for these teams back here, and they're going to have just 30 minutes to try to turn those 4 mystery ingredients into something delicious, transform it into something great. But what's interesting is these 4 mystery ingredients actually come from our very own HCC food pantries. So on our 5 campuses here at HCC, we have food pantries with food available for our students, faculty, and staff. And so if you are at one of our watch parties right now, if you got there early, you might get lucky and get a bag of groceries with these mystery ingredients in there. So you know the mystery ingredients before they even know the mystery ingredients. But I'm going to give them 30 minutes to actually cook these mystery ingredients into something delicious. And then we got 5 judges waiting in the other room there in the actual restaurant portion of Bistro 118. And they're going to grade these dishes on 3 different categories. So they're going to scale them 1 to 10, but they're going to grade them on presentation, because you always eat with your eyes first, right? And then you're going to grade them on taste. So obviously it's got to taste good, right? And last but not least, they're going to actually grade them on creativity, right? Because if you've ever seen Chopped or any of those cooking shows, you can't just take the ingredient and then just like dump it on the plate. You gotta transform it, do something creative with it. So they can use these 4 ingredients however they like, into one dish, into a main and a side, however they want to do it. They just have to serve something to our judges, and they're going to be graded. Now, the winning team is actually going to get a trophy. They're going to get an Amazon gift card, except for our faculty staff team. We do have 1 faculty staff team back here. They're not eligible to win gifts, something about state laws or something, I don't know. But they can't win that, but they do get bragging rights. So if they do actually win this, they'll get some bragging rights to say that they are the best culinary faculty and staff chefs here at HCC, which is kind of a big deal. So I'm going to go through now in just a second here and introduce all of these teams, let them introduce themselves so you can meet them all. I'm going to ask them, who are you and what is your favorite dessert? So I guess I'll go first since I'm the host and I get to do this. My favorite dessert is apple crisp. That's my favorite one. So I'm going to go this way here and we'll actually meet these teams and see what they say. All right, so first team here. Tell me who you are and what is your favorite dessert?
I'm Matthew Bender. My favorite dessert is creme brulee, and we are the Culinary Commandos.
The Culinary Commandos, I like it. All right, excellent. So this is the Culinary Commandos here on this end. So if you're rooting for the Culinary Commandos, this is their team here. So who are you, and what's your favorite dessert?
My name is Anthony Dampier, and my favorite dessert is tiramisu.
That's a good one, classic. All right, who are you, and what's your favorite dessert?
My name's Eric Quevedo, and my favorite dessert is a good cannoli.
Ooh, good name, by the way. I like your name. I didn't put my name tag on, but I'll take that one later if I need it. All right, and you are?
My name is Austin. My favorite dessert is tres leches.
Tres leches. All right. All right, let's come back this way a little bit further here. I got to make sure I don't trip or anything like that. One rule of the kitchen is you always, what do they yell, behind? Is it when you run? Yeah, behind. So behind, right? Yeah. So I'm behind or in front, whatever. So, all right. What team is this right here? What's your team?
Fire and Steel.
Fire and Steel.
Yes.
Oh, all right. I like that. It's very evocative. It's good. So tell me, who are you and what is your favorite dessert?
My name is Cheyenne Robinson, and my favorite dessert is a classic red velvet cake.
That's good. Yes. A Publix one? This is not a plug for Publix, but like Publix cake? Oh, man. They always get me with the single slices of Publix cake, right? You get to the checkout and you're like, I don't need a whole cake, but a slice of cake.
Hi, my name is Omar Ortega. My favorite dessert is a red velvet cake.
Oh, and you should split one. Maybe the two of you can split a dessert.
I'm Nathan Ferdosio. My favorite dessert is gelato.
Ooh, gelato. That's good. All right. You're on this team as well. What's your name?
My name is Liz Bolton, and I love cannolis.
Ooh, cannolis. All right. We got a lot of Italian desserts here today. That's good. I like that. Was it because you all went to Italy? Is that why? Yeah. Yeah. They all got to go to Italy. Yeah. So, all right. What is your team name here?
Culinary colleagues.
Culinary Colonies. This is the faculty staff team. And who are you and what's your favorite dessert?
I am Martha Hinsdale. My favorite is Florida key lime pie from Publix.
Nice.
Hi, I'm Cindy Moore. favorite dessert is bananas Foster.
Ooh, bananas Foster. I like it. Yeah, that's a good one.
I'm Tom Tankersley. The favorite will probably be, at least today, cheesecake.
Cheesecake.
Tomorrow.
All right. It changes. Yeah, you know. All right. Last team here. What is your team name?
The Sizzles.
The Sizzles. All right. Who are you?
Antonio Guzman.
What's your favorite dessert?
Flan Concho.
All right.
My name is Brandon Briones, and my favorite dessert is brownies.
Just brownies. All right. I like it. It's classic. And last but not least, who are you and what's your favorite dessert?
My name's Eddie. My favorite dessert, ice cream. Doesn't matter what flavor, as long as it's not pistachio.
All right, no pistachio. All right, so we're going to go, before we go to commercial break, we are going to reveal these mystery ingredients here. So judges, or actually chefs, if you want to step up to the bowls here, step up to the bowls. And I'm going to come over here so we can see on this bowl, if you want to zoom in over here. So before we go to break, I'm going to reveal these ingredients. We'll talk about them, and then we'll go to break. And you're going to have 5 minutes to plan what you want to do with these 4 mystery ingredients, all right? Everybody ready? All right, reveal the mystery ingredients. All right, so we have in here sliced pears, rotini, cut green beans, tuna, and maple syrup. All right. All right, so those are the mystery ingredients. Those are what they have. We're going to go to break right now. When we get back, we're going to actually see what's going on with these mystery ingredients and what they can do with them. So I'll see you all in just a minute.
The digital television and media production program here is a very intense hands-on training program. We pride ourselves in teaching our students what it's really like to be out there in the field.
There's absolutely a passion here at HCC. Because it's so hands-on, we all just love what we do, and the teachers help us to just fall in love even more with what we want to do.
I found that this department here is different because they offer more real hands-on experience and real-life skills that we can take from school directly to work.
Students here are learning everything from behind the scenes, in front of the camera. They're learning to be talent. They're having their own radio shows. They have their own TV shows. They're out there like TV crews, producing commercial video, news pieces, film projects, you name it.
The faculty here is second to none. I believe they have years of industry experience. They have helped students get internships and full-time positions at well-known media entertainment companies around Florida. And also they have given us industry references that we can call upon after graduation.
The whole goal is to put your resume together, put your portfolio together, get the internship, make the connections, get out in the field, and get a job.
I'm interning right now at Daytime with Channel 8. I never thought I'd be working at a television studio while still in college. It was kind of like an aha moment, like, yeah, this is what I want to do, this is awesome.
We have the TV studio, we have the radio studio, we have the camera equipment. So what we want to do is get our students out there with the equipment working so they can produce their reels.
I have been involved right from the pre-production to the script writing, to the post-production, to the editing. I'm very grateful to be a part of this television film community.
If you like to create, if you like to tell stories, if you like to produce something and actually see results, come to the digital television media production program. You will be so amazed at what you can do.
You're never going to find another program like this. It's fun, it's very hands-on, and you're going to make some lifelong friends.
Find your path at Hillsborough Community College. HCC offers affordable, flexible options for earning an associate degree or certificate. Our dynamic learning environment offers expert faculty and engaging student life, and our convenient class schedules fit your schedule. Then seamlessly transfer to a four-year university or start your career right away. At HCC, we'll get you there. Register now at hccfl.edu.
Hello and welcome back to the Hawk Kitchen Showdown. I'm your host, Dr. Eric Fisk, and behind me you see 4 teams, and they are making a plan, making a strategy, trying to figure out what they're going to do with these 5 mystery ingredients. We actually got a 5th one thrown in there for fun. So they got 5 mystery ingredients, and they're going to have 30 minutes to try to do something with those 5 mystery ingredients, create something interesting and creative and delicious for our judges. But while they're finishing up their plan, their prep, their strategy, I want to take a minute to talk to Chef Fred Yeager here in our hospitality culinary program. So Chef Fred, come on over here. So tell us a little bit about the culinary hospitality program here at HCC.
Sure, yes, we actually the program manager for 3 distinct programs. One is for restaurant management, hospitality management, so that's the students that are in the hotel settings, and then also in culinary management. So you'll see our students all throughout the Tampa Bay area in some of the best hotels and restaurants.
Excellent. That's good to know. All right, they're actually almost out of time, so I'm going to go ahead and count them down, and we'll come back to Fred in just 1 second. Chefs, you got 10 seconds. Be ready. Cooking starts in 10 seconds. Cooking starts now. 30 minutes. 30 minutes, chef. Sorry, I tried to hide my microphone here. I'm going to blow your eardrums out. All right, so if I'm a student here at HCC and I'm interested in becoming a chef, how do I get going here in the program?
Sure. Yeah, you can either kind of start maybe within the industry, get maybe an entry-level job first to see if you really enjoy the industry. And then come here and we'll teach you all of the skills that is necessary to become, an executive chef eventually. Our program is, we do follow the program from the American Culinary Federation, so we are an approved program with them as well. So great networking opportunity too with all the local chefs.
Awesome. And do you do like front of the house and back of the house kind of stuff?
Yes, so students actually get to learn not only the back of the house, so they do garde manger, also baking, and then they actually run our on-campus restaurant, which is called Bistro 118. In addition, they also get to the front of the house as well and actually serve. And then actually, thirdly, they actually learn the business side of that as well, how to manage your staff, how to cost that food, and all that, purchase food.
That's a really good thing. So now running a restaurant is a risky business and a tough business. So, so the Bistro 118, the students that run this, so if I'm a faculty or staff member and I want to come to this Bistro 118, when are you open? What's the menu like? Like, what do I do if I want to come have a meal here?
Yeah, good question. So our students are challenged in that every single week we change the menu completely. So it's a totally different cooking method. It's a totally different protein, and has a different international flair. So 1 week it might be Italy, it could be Greece, it could be African. So you can expect an array of different flavors every single time that you come in. So we are open on Wednesday and Thursday for lunch. The cost is $12. It's the best buy in Tampa Bay, and you will usually get an appetizer, a soup, and/or salad, entree, dessert, which is also made in-house by the baking students, and a drink as well.
I mean, for $12, all of that, like in this economy, come on, like that's a really good deal. So again, if you're a faculty or staff from any of our 5 campuses, or anybody wants to come down here, Wednesdays and Thursdays, come check it out. I got one more question for you. I heard that you and some students got to go to Italy recently. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yes, that was our first trip to Italy. It was our short-term study abroad. So 13 students actually went, and oh my goodness, it was 9 days, 11 days with the flight. But we went everywhere from, they actually got to cook with some of the best chefs in Italy. So there were two of those sessions. Then we went to actually see where they make buffalo mozzarella cheese, sustainable farming, Parma, like for Parma hams and prosciutto, and balsamic vinegars from Modena. So. And then it was really nice because they actually came back here. One of the chefs and the coordinator of the program came back here and kind of gave back to the department, and we hosted a fundraising You know, and actually an olive oil tasting too. So you have to taste real olive oil. It's totally different.
That's awesome. All right. Well, we're going to go back to commercial break right now, just a quick commercial break. And when we return, we're actually going to meet our judges. So who are these people that are going to be the lucky judges of all this delicious food that's being cooked? So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Well, the Del Mabry campus to me has got the large college feel, but it's a small campus.
Going straight to university was like a really daunting thing to think about.
At the end of the day, especially when you're looking at public health or allied health, when you're in the field, they want you to have that base knowledge and like passion, and you get that here from the instructors.
I fell in love with the atmosphere, and I fell in love with the creativity, the freedom to do what I do.
There's just so many like different people to meet.
I would definitely say that HCC is a step ahead.
So we have a lot of unique features here at the Del Mabry campus. We have our Gallery 221 Art Gallery. We have a dental clinic, an opticianry clinic. We also have our Hawks Landing, which is our residence hall for the students for the college. Del Mabry campus is home for our allied health programs. We have 25 programs. We provide a really strong academic foundation for our students to be successful when they transfer to a four-year university. Here at Del Mabry, you can catch a men or women's basketball game, women's volleyball. We have our men's baseball, of which they play over at the Steinbrenner Field. And then our Lady Hawks, our women's tennis team, which is ranked #1.
This is the first time I've been really excited about school and learning to do something that you like and that you love.
The community at HCC helps me be better.
Find your path at Hillsborough Community College. HCC offers affordable, flexible options for earning an associate degree or certificate. Our dynamic learning environment offers expert faculty and engaging student life, and our convenient class schedules fit your schedule. Then seamlessly transfer to a four-year university or start your career right away. At HCC, we'll get you there. Register now at hccfl.edu.
Welcome back to Hawk Kitchen Showdown. I'm your host, Dr. Eric Fisk, and we are actually now on the other side of this building, on the Bistro 118 restaurant side. So as we were just talking with Fred in the back there, he said that this is the actual restaurant that you can come down to and have lunch for just $12. A four-course, I think he said, four-course meal for $12. You can't beat that price. And so this is the actual restaurant side here, but on this side, we actually have our 5 judges. So we're gonna give them a chance to introduce themselves. We got judges from across all of our campuses, our faculty, staff, student, even some people from our community. And so we're gonna give them a chance to introduce themselves, tell us who they are, what they do, and then I'm gonna ask them the same question that I asked the chefs in the back. What is your favorite dessert? So we're gonna start here on the end. Please introduce yourself to our audience and tell us what your favorite dessert is.
Sure. Guys, good morning. Bob Hyde with Suncoast Credit Union. So I'm your community representative today. I'm our vice president for community impact. And I think it's recency bias, but I love tiramisu.
Yeah, we got a real Italian theme going on today, but that is okay. I'm 100% cool with that. All right, next judge.
Hi, I'm Melody Caraballo. I'm a staff assistant for the AS degree programs, and my favorite dessert is flan.
Oh, yes. All right, I like it. All right, and next.
Hi, I'm Kathy Pantelis. I'm a math professor here at the Del Mabry campus, and I have to say the best dessert in the world, homemade Greek baklava.
Oh, man.
Crispy phyllo, nuts.
Yes, yes.
Absolutely.
Yes, I think I've actually had some of yours. I think
Yes,
you brought in
I
little.
did. I brought
she's
it
one
in
of my
often.
office neighbors. Yeah.
Okay.
We're missing out. We're missing out.
Yes.
You guys
oh,
will
man.
get the next batch.
So good. Okay. All right. Sorry, I got a little distracted there. Next judge. Next judge.
Hi, I'm Marty Clay. I'm the campus president in Plant City. And it kind of goes without saying that my favorite dessert is strawberry shortcake.
I feel like you were paid to say that, but I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go there. I was that is really good. Yeah. So if you've ever been to Strawberry Festival, that's out there in Plant City. If you can make the drive, it's really far out there. Thank you for coming today. That's a long drive, but I appreciate it. And last but not least.
Hi, my name is Danielle Phillip. I'm the Dale Mabry Student Government President, and my favorite pastry or dessert has to be cheesecake. Love cheesecake.
Yes. Any particular kind of cheesecake, like flavor?
Cinnamon or strawberry is usually my go-to.
Strawberry. A strawberry theme.
Strawberry. Yeah. Okay. So Italian.
I wasn't paid, I promise.
All right, Italian, strawberries, we got a good theme going on here. All right, so you got a plate of the mystery ingredients here in front of you. Which one are you most afraid of?
Syrup.
Syrup and tuna.
Syrup? Why the syrup?
It doesn't seem to go with much of the things on the plate, but I'm excited to see how they'll use it.
I think they're definitely going to have to be very creative with that one. The other ones, you can kind of connect them together much easier, but the syrup is going to be the game changer in all the dishes.
Yeah, I think that I got to help pick the ingredients, and that was the curveball. That was the curveball. And which one are you most looking forward to trying or seeing what they do?
The peaches.
Yeah.
Or the pears.
Yeah, pears.
Yeah, the fruit.
Yeah.
See how that goes in with it.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to go back to on commercial break here, and then when we get back, we're going to go back into the kitchen so we actually get some shots of these chefs in action to see what's actually going on back there. And I'll talk a little more about this event and why we're doing it in the first place. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
Inspired students, engaging instructors, innovative partnerships, relevant programs for today's knowledge-based economy. These are a few of the factors that contribute to the stimulating learning environment that is Hillsborough Community College. Building on more than 5 decades of service to the Tampa Bay region, HCC serves more than 42,000 students each year at our 5 campuses, 3 centers, and through our wide array of online courses. From programs that improve the health care of our community, to those that support the growing regional transportation and logistics industry, to the arts that elevate the quality of life for our citizens, HCC ensures that higher education is within reach of anyone with the motivation to accomplish it. HCC offers over 200 academic options in a variety of formats to meet the evolving needs of today's student. At the core of our offerings, the Associate in Arts degree provides structured, articulated pathways to meet the freshman and sophomore general education requirements for those wanting to transfer to a 4-year college or university. Designed in partnership with business and industry, HCC's more than 170 workforce programs provide students with the advanced skill sets needed to enter the job market immediately. These programs include Associate in Science degrees, college credit certificates, post-secondary adult vocational certificates, advanced technical certificates, applied technology diplomas, customized corporate training solutions, and our first baccalaureate degree, the Bachelor of Science in Nursing. HCC also offers dual enrollment and collegiate academies for highly motivated high school students in collaboration with the School District of Hillsborough County. The strength of these partnerships makes HCC the first choice for recent high school graduates moving into higher education and has helped us maintain our position as the largest feeder institution to USF. Promoting on-campus engagement through a well-rounded student learning experience is something the college believes is essential to student success. HCC provides countless opportunities for students looking to connect with others who have similar interests through our student clubs, cultural events, and art programs. And of course, Hawk Pride is always on display as we cheer on our highly competitive athletic teams. HCC graduates go on to have an enormous impact on our community and economy. One of the most distinguishing features of our alumni is that more than 84% stay in the local area. And with their skills gained at HCC, they contribute significantly to the economic vitality of Tampa Bay. Combined with the college's annual budget of over $290 million and our more than 2,200 employees, HCC has an annual economic impact of over $1.3 billion. With a foundation centered on student success, HCC will continue to meet the needs of Tampa Bay for decades to come by developing the full potential of our students as productive, contributing citizens. We are building our community one student at a time. Hillsborough Community College. Our community, your college.
Hello and welcome back to the Hawk Kitchen Showdown. I'm your host, Dr. Eric Fisk, and we are back in the kitchen portion of Bistro 118, where behind me you see 4 teams, 3 student teams, 1 faculty staff team, working with 5 mystery ingredients, trying to come up with something delicious, something creative, something tasty for our judges, where they'll potentially win Amazon gift cards for their entire team and some cool trophies that we just got delivered here just a moment ago. They actually have just maybe 16 minutes or so left, so it's a little frantic back there, but I'm going to try to snag one team captain or representative from each team and just kind of check in and see how things are doing. So, Team Sizzle, can I get a representative from Sizzle up here, please? This is a Team Sizzle. I like that. All right, so once again, who are you and how you feeling?
My name is Antonio Guzman, and I'm feeling pretty confident, pretty good.
What do you think about those 5 mystery ingredients? Is there one that kind of scares you the most?
The green beans.
The green beans? Oh, see, I thought they were kind of plain. I thought you could do something with those. No?
It's like 50-50. Plus, you got the pears, and so it's like, got like, I don't know how to explain it. Vegetables and fruit kind of don't mix too well.
Yeah, okay, I got you. Okay, cool. So you trying to like make like a side and a main, or like put it all into one, or what?
Right now, we're just freestyling right now.
All right, I like it. All right, excellent. All right, so Sizzle, good luck to you, and you got about 15 minutes left, so you get back there.
No, thank you.
All right. Faculty and staff team. What is that? I forget what the faculty and staff teams. I probably should have wrote down their team names. They come up with some cool names, and I don't remember what the teams are. But remember, a faculty and staff team, they cannot win any awards because they're faculty and staff, but they can win bragging rights. So, all right, we got a representative here from the faculty and staff team. What was your team name again?
We are the, what was it? The Culinary Colleagues.
The Culinary Colleagues, that's right. So if you're a colleague out there of ours, faculty, staff, and you're cheering us on. So once again, who are you and what do you think about these mystery ingredients?
Well, I'm Tom Tankersley. I teach on the Ybor City campus. The mystery ingredients sort of ring a little bit, sort of like grandma, folksy, comfort food. You know, I saw the tuna, I saw the peaches, and I thought, these two things do not go together. But, you know, grandma could come up with something, you know, and I'm sure some of these teams will come up with some very sophisticated, dishes, but that won't be me.
So you feel at a disadvantage because you're...
I mean, I see the way they chop, right? I see the way they talk with one another. These are serious students. They've been taught well. So I think our tuna dish, I think it could perform strong.
Okay.
I'm a little bit worried about the pears.
All right, I'm excited for those pears, yeah. So you think the pears are like the one that you're most excited for out of all
To
those?
see how it turns out, yeah. I think most teams are doing the same or have the same idea with the tuna.
Okay.
You know, like a casserole. Not just you can do with a can of tuna.
And that's the trick right there. That's the trick right there, right? Like not a lot you can do. So if a team can do something different with that,
then we're talking. Then you're cooking with gas, Eric. Then you're cooking with gas.
See, any good professor has a good pun up their sleeve, ready to go. If you take my class, you know that. All right. Well, thank you very much. Get back there, help your team out, and we'll see how things are going in a minute. All right. Next team. I forget the next team's name. I'll say one thing. Like, one of the things that I'm not good at as a professor is remembering names. If you've taken my class, you know that I have to do like name tags, name placards to learn everybody's name because I'm so bad at it. So you can't really expect me to learn their team names in like 1 minute. But we're going to see if we can get a representative over here from the second team. What was it? It was the Fire and Steel. That's right. All right. Team Fire and Steel, I need a representative. Sorry if I blew your eardrums out again. I'm still learning how to All right, Fire and Steel. I love that. So evocative. It's good. It sounds like a good video. It sounds like a video game right now. All right. So tell me again, who are you and how are you feeling about these mystery ingredients?
So I'm Nathan Berdosio, and this is definitely a challenge, but it's really fun, and I'm enjoying every second of this so far.
How's it working with a group of people to cook? Are you used to that, or are you used to more solo work?
I'm used to working with a group, not like this in this setting. Definitely more systematic in an actual restaurant, not getting random ingredients thrown at us. Say, hey, put something cool together. but this is a really fun challenge, and I'm excited to see what every team produces.
All right. Excellent. I'm glad to hear that. Just real quick, because I know you're a part of the program here. Do you also watch cooking shows, or are they kind of like faux pas for chefs?
I watch them all.
You watch
I love cooking shows.
All right, that's good. All right, well, you get back there, help out your team, and we'll check in with you in a few minutes.
Thank you.
All right, now we need the very first team that we introduced here. Way on the end there. I'm going to have to yell to them in a second here because I don't remember their name either, but we're going to get their representative over here and see how they're doing. Because again, those are some weird ingredients, and that's kind of the whole point of this, right? What can you do with some random ingredients, or seemingly random ingredients? How can you transform them? How can you transform them into something delicious, something, well, edible at the very least, but something actually delicious? Can we get a team representative? First team. Oh, okay, we're going to move down that way then, I guess. All right, so here we go. We're going to go down this way here. It'll be a little bit easier, a little bit safer probably, instead of having that chef, like, cut behind everybody. Oh, he did it. He did it. All right, exciting. Come on down here. All right, what was your team name again?
We're called the Culinary Commandos.
Culinary Commandos. How could I forget? I apologize. All right, so tell me, who are you again, and how are you feeling about these mystery ingredients?
My name's Matthew. I'm feeling okay about them. Some of them are a little off-putting, but it's okay.
What do you think you're going to do with that tuna?
We're going to do something called pasta al tuna.
Okay.
It's going to be a pasta. It's going to be a tuna sauce with peppers and different type of seasonings, and we're going to have a pasta with it. It's going to taste great.
All right, I'm going to have to come down there and check that out in a second here. So what do you think? Now, I feel like a lot of people have said the maple syrup is kind of throwing them for a loop.
Yeah.
The judges were worried about that. Do you
We're
think?
actually making a maple syrup vinaigrette. Yeah, so we're going to make a dressing.
I like that. See, that's the thing. This is a practice to take something that you might not know what to do with and turn it into something delicious. So
Yeah,
I like that a lot. Perfect. All right, well, good luck with your team, and
you.
we'll see what you come up with here in just a minute. All right, so those are our teams. Those are our 4 teams. They're working hard back there. Once again, they got 5 mystery ingredients and only about 9 minutes left to try to turn that into something edible, something delicious, something tasty. So you might ask, like, why are we doing this? Like, what's going on? Why are you doing a cooking show? And the idea came up actually from the food pantries that we have on campus. So all 5 campuses have some sort of partnership with Feeding Tampa Bay and Food to Finish, which is a program to get food to our students, faculty, and staff for free. So this is a program that you just can go in and get free groceries. Problem is that I was thinking, when I was a student in college, if you gave me random pantry items, right, dry goods, like, I wouldn't know what to do with them. I wouldn't know how to cook those. And so I thought maybe some sort of cooking show. But nobody wants to see me cook, but they want to see them cook. And so what we decided to do was take some items that are actually in our food pantries. And so again, if you're at one of the watch parties right now, hopefully you got a bag of groceries with these mystery ingredients in them. If you didn't, you can go down to your local food pantry at your campus and try to see what they have there. But to sort of see those ingredients and then turn them into something. So actually show you that you can take pears and maple syrup and rotini and turn it into something actually edible and delicious. I know that cooking can be kind of a skill that takes time, but we want to show you that it is possible. So I want to take a minute now and meet actually our coordinator for our Food to Finish program. This is our very own Dale Mabry Dean, Dustin Lemke. Dustin, come on over here. All right, so Dean Lemke, you run our Food to Finish program. So let's say that I'm a student. It's Tuesday morning, I open my pantry and I realize I don't have any food and I don't get paid until Thursday. What do I do as a student to try to get some groceries?
First of all, though I help oversee it, there are a lot of dedicated volunteers on every campus and they're the ones running it. So I want to give all the credit to them for doing that. Our pantries are designed to help that exact student, that scenario that you just gave. On 3 of our campuses, Dale Mabry, Brandon, and the Ybor campus, we have active pantries right now. You can look up, they're open a couple of days each week for a few hours each week. You can look up those times on the website, on our SharePoint site for HCC, and you can drop in there. They're not going to give you enough groceries for the whole week. It's for like a day. but they also can give you and point you to resources for other places where you can go. One of our big sponsors that helps us a lot is Feeding Tampa Bay. That's where we get the food for our food pantries. They have other pantries, you know, that help take care of more long-term needs that somebody could go there for. So the idea is on campus, you get what you need for that day so that you're taking care of that day, but then you go to Feeding Tampa Bay and you can do more long-term sort of things for that. I also want to put a shout out for Suncoast, who's been a longtime sponsor of the Food to Finish program, and they've done a lot for us, so that's been great to have their support. And you know, we call it Food to Finish. A lot of times we just refer to it as a food pantry, but the official name of the overall umbrella is Food to Finish. The idea is if you got a math test today and you're hungry, it's hard to do well if you're hungry. So we want to help students out, that it's feeding them, but it's also helping them in their journey of college.
That's awesome, that is. And so yeah, there actually is like dry goods there, but there are usually some snacks, granola bars, something like that, protein bar, something to get you through the next few hours if you're really hungry and you got that math test that you got to do well at. So I'm a student, I walk into the food pantry. Do I have to pay any money, show any ID? What do I do there?
It is free. You do need to be a student at HCC to go in them. So you go in and they usually have some limits of some kind of how many you can get, but they let you choose. They don't give it to you. You choose what you need to get so that you're choosing the things that make you happy too and all that sort of thing. I will say our other two campuses are working very hard to get food pantries. So the Plant City campus, the South Shore campus are going through training and working with Feeding Tampa Bay currently so that they can get their food pantries up and rolling too.
That's fantastic. Well, thank you very much for all that you do. We appreciate you taking time out of your day.
Thanks for doing
and I'm
this.
gonna, no problem. All right, thank you. All right, so again, if you are a student and you need some groceries for the day, if you're a little stretched thin on some pantry items, things like that, check out your local HCC food pantry. Again, you'll need your student ID, but you go in there and they'll get you through a day or two. Again, it's not gonna sort of cover the whole week for you, but it'll get you also some resources as well. So we're gonna do a quick, I'm gonna go down the line here, and I actually wanna see if we can see what's going on. So if you wanna follow me here this way, we're gonna go to the end and we're gonna see what's going on with these chefs. It is a mess. And I'll be honest, if it's not a mess, I'm kind of concerned. I feel like I'm the kind of person when I cook, when I bake, I use every dish in my house. I use every utensil in my house. And so when I see a mess like this, a disaster, I'm actually feeling good. I feel like this is probably something good. So it looks like they got their pasta in the bowl there, chilled. So it looks like they cooked it, but then they chilled it. So it's not gonna be a hot pasta. It's gonna be some sort of maybe cold tuna salad or pasta salad. But they got a vinaigrette going as well, some sort of dressing. He is chopping some parsley or cilantro, it looks like, possibly right now. They got a giant tub of mayonnaise. Looks like I see some sage and oregano here. Oh, well, at the very least, judges, you got lots of flavors coming up. So let's work our way down here a little bit more. We got the faculty staff team have broken out tortillas. They got tortillas out here. All right, so probably some sort of taco or burrito or wrap of some sort. But they got a nice presentation going here. So if you look at this, we got the presentation. So we got parsley and some lemon slices there. Oh, there is the dish right there. That is great. All right. All right. And once again, they will need to be making 5 dishes. So we're going to have them plate 5 dishes for the judges. They'll make one pretty plate, but then they'll need 5 dishes for the judges to each try their own. So let's work our way down here. We got, there is the pasta. Whoa, careful now. Hot water. Pasta's coming out there. We got the tuna over here with some herbs, spices. Looks like a little chopped onion or garlic in there. What is this right here? Oh, is that like a crumble? Oh, pear compote. Yes, all right, that looks all right. Oh, they stole it. I was enjoying that view, but all right, let's work our way down here a little bit more. And we have got some garlic, some shallots or green onions, some sort of leafy green. That is some fancy leafy greens there. We got the chopped pear in there and cucumber. All right, cucumber. That is an interesting thing there. Cucumber with the pear. And then they also have some sort of vinaigrette going here, dressing to go on their dish. All right. So as you can see, these chefs are hard at work. And this is one of those things here that being a chef seems daunting, seems overwhelming. I'm in Fred's way right now. He's trying to get out. He's trying to help them plate here. If you're a student and you're like, yeah, these guys are professionals, they're training for this, there's no way I can do that. I'm here to tell you that no, you actually can do that. You can actually do this kind of stuff. All it takes is a little bit of planning, right? So you can make a grocery list, take a few minutes, think about what you like to cook, and then actually go to the grocery store and pick out those ingredients. Pick your favorite dish, the one that you like the most, start with that one. Practice it once a month. Once you start to get used to things, you'll be great. All right, we're gonna break for a commercial. They are almost out of time. Chefs, 1 minute! 1 minute, chefs! All right, when we get back from break, we're gonna be back with the judges and we're gonna see what kind of great dishes these chefs came up with. So don't go anywhere. The best part is yet to come. We'll be back.
Well, the Del Mabry campus to me has got the large college feel, but it's a small campus.
Going straight to university was like a really daunting thing to think about.
At the end of the day, especially when you're looking at public health or allied health, when you're in the field, they want you to have that base knowledge and passion, and you get that here from the instructors.
I fell in love with the atmosphere, and I fell in love with the creativity, the freedom to do what I do.
There's just so many different people to meet.
I would definitely say that HCC is a step ahead.
So we have a lot of unique features here at the Del Mabry campus. We have our Gallery 221 Art Gallery. We have a dental clinic, an opticianry clinic. We also have our Hawks Landing, which is our residence hall for the students for the college. Del Mabry campus is home for our allied health programs. We have 25 programs. We provide a really strong academic foundation for our students to be successful when they transfer to a four-year university. Here at Del Mabry, you can catch a men or women's basketball game, women's volleyball. We have our men's baseball, of which they play over at the Steinbrenner Field. And then our Lady Hawks, our women's tennis team, which is ranked #1.
This is the first time I've been really excited about school and learning to do something that you like and that you love.
The community at HCC helps me be better.
Find your path at Hillsborough Community College. HCC offers affordable, flexible options for earning an associate degree or certificate. Our dynamic learning environment offers expert faculty and engaging student life, and our convenient class schedules fit your schedule. Then seamlessly transfer to a four-year university or start your career right away. At HCC, we'll get you there. Register now at hccfl.edu.
Hello and welcome back to Hawk Kitchen Showdown. I am your host, Dr. Eric Fisk, and we are back in the restaurant portion of the Bistro 118. We're coming to you live from Tampa, Florida at Hillsborough Community College. We just got done a 30-minute cooking competition. I'm actually a little bit sweaty myself. I didn't even do any cooking, but yeah, so there was a lot going on back there. They are finishing up their plates so that they can bring those out here to our judges. So again, we have 5 judges here. You met them earlier in the show. They're going to be rating these dishes on 3 different categories. So first of all, presentation. How does it look, right? You always eat with your eyes first. Then they're going to say, how does it taste? Scale of 1 to 10, how does it taste? And then the last one is creativity. Again, transforming those mystery ingredients into something new, something innovative, right? If they do all those things well, they'll get a high score and they will win one of our awards. So the student teams, the culinary students, they can potentially win trophies and Amazon gift cards. But if you are our faculty staff team, if you're rooting for our faculty staff team, they can't win any awards. But that's okay. So our best student team, no matter what, will get an award. But our faculty staff team, if they manage to actually win this, which I would be impressed because they're not professionals. If they're able to win this, they'll get bragging rights. They will get to go into all of their classrooms and tell all of their students, say, hey, you know what? Did you see me on TV? Did you see me do that? I beat all the culinary students. And so that's kind of a big deal. So while we wait for them to actually get their plates up here, I just want to sort of say real quick that, again, if you are a student and you see this kind of stuff here and you're like, I would never be able to do anything like that, you can, right? Trying to come up with a meal plan with grocery lists, that kind of stuff is difficult. It takes practice, but it's really not as hard as you think. And I'm probably going to get in trouble here from some of the other professors, but you know it's really good to help you out with meal plans, grocery lists, recipes. ChatGPT. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Like that is one of the few. It's non-academic. Yeah, you won't get in trouble from your professors for this. Use this in your personal life. Like just say, hey, Gen AI, I am a vegetarian or pescatarian, or I like beef, or I don't like chicken, but I need recipes. I need a grocery list. Surprisingly, it is really good for that kind of thing. And so it will actually create a grocery list, get your recipes, all that kind of stuff, help you plan out your week. And that's really all it takes to sort of like turn boring, quote unquote, ingredients like this into something delicious, something that you actually would eat. And that's just a little bit of planning. And so that's what we're gonna do, is to actually show you some of these things here. So it looks like we might have our first team. I think the first team, if we can have the first team come out here, we're gonna have the teams come out and we'll have the team leader actually tell us a little bit about what their dish was, what they made, and then we'll let the judges here taste it out. So, do we have our first team? Can we get our first team out here? I feel like I need one of those earpieces so I can talk to the producer and be like, check on one, whatever it might be. But yeah, so again, it was chaotic back there. And that's also why we gave them time to plan, because when you're by yourself cooking, you get to sort of make your own schedule, take your own time. But we ramped it up a little bit here and having to work with other people and only giving them 30 minutes to actually cook. So we're gonna give them a little bit of grace here while they try to get those dishes onto plates and things and move those out here so that our judges can actually taste them. But our first team there, that was I forgot their team names again. See, this is why. I always forget the team.
Culinary Commandos?
I think they were on that
Sizzling
end.
Squad?
Sizzling
Squad.
Sizzling Squad. Okay. That's what. See, they got to write them down. They got their little scorecards there. I should have got a scorecard myself so I could see what they were. All right. Can we get our first team out here? All right. I hear them. I hear them in the back. We have a little side hallway here. They're working their way out.
Figure out what to do with this syrup.
But they're going to tell us a little bit about what they got here, and you all get to. You know what? I forgot again. The last time we did this, I was going to have them do 6 plates so I could have a plate. Oh. I forgot to tell them to do that again. Oh my God! Now I got to watch. All right, so come on out here. Go ahead and you can bring out your plates to the judges
so
here.
Get 2 courses for the Culinary Commandos. This is Commandos. Okay. Wow, it's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Thank you, Chef.
Again.
Oh
my gosh, that's beautiful.
One of my students, write this down. Next time, 6 dishes so I can taste them.
Thank you, Chef.
All right, team, hang out here. Come stand to my
Chef.
right.
It's beautiful. Nice. Very nice.
All right. There's the full plate. We can get a good camera shot of that delicious dish right there. Fred, Chef. Chef Fred helping us out. All right. Expoing for us. Is that what they call it? Expoing? Bringing things out. So, all right. So tell the judges here what you've made today for them.
We have first we have a tuna dish. It's called pasta tuna. It's a pasta dish with it has green beans in it. It has peppers, different types of stuff like that, and seasonings. Then we have a salad dish. It's a butter pib lettuce, and then it comes with pears, and then then it also has maple vinaigrette.
Oh, okay.
All right, dig in real quick.
Is the syrup in the maple vinaigrette?
Correct.
Yes. Oh, okay. All right.
All right, so I would recommend go ahead and dig in. I would say probably don't eat the whole thing because you got 4 or 3 more dishes to eat, and I guess maybe
kinda
if you
hungry.
skip breakfast, you might be okay. But all right, so team here, what did you think about these ingredients? Was something the best, the worst? Give me your honest opinion.
Tuna is a hard. Canned tuna is a hard ingredient to work with, but I believe it was the maple syrup that really threw me for a loop. Throwing that in on top of it.
Well, the vinaigrette is delicious. You did a good job with the syrup.
Really
There's a little bit of pear juice in there also.
Yeah.
All right. So Bob, I'm going to ask you, what do you think about the dishes so far?
We were all wondering what the students were going to do with the syrup. And so the first thing we've seen so far is this maple vinaigrette, which is delicious. And it looks beautiful and it tastes wonderful.
Excellent.
Well done there.
All
Very,
right.
very nice. And you could taste the citrus in your pasta salad. It really brightened up the entire dish. It really brought out a great flavor in that. Good choice.
Lemon zest.
It was delicious. It really brought, like I said, just brightened the whole dish up.
It has a lot of
Beautiful.
color, so much flavor. Like, I'm
It's beautiful.
very surprised, pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Pretty good.
All right. Well done, chefs.
Delicious.
We appreciate all your hard work. We're going to give them a second here to think about this, jot down some notes. We'll let you all pull the plates away, and we'll ask the next team to come on out with their plates.
Yeah,
All
well
right.
done, guys.
All right.
Thank you. That's very good.
It is. It's very,
All
very
right.
good.
Oh, man, that is.
Commandos.
Which team was that again? I'm
That
sorry.
was the
Commandos.
Culinary Commandos.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the
Okay.
Commandos. All right. So they made actual like presentation plates over here. So if you can zoom in on those on the end of this, that actually is really nice. They got the bib lettuce there. They got their pasta salad, tuna al pasta there. So this is the kind of thing that is not that difficult, right? It looks very difficult, but these ingredients, there's probably maybe 10 ingredients total in this whole thing right now. And I am super jealous of these judges as they got to eat these things here. But as you heard, maple syrup, that was the thing. I'm really interested to see if everybody just turns it into some sort of dressing vinaigrette or if somebody can incorporate it. But yeah, canned tuna, that canned tuna is hard because it's just kind of plain. You got to do something with it, right? That's that.
It's kind of scary.
I know some people that eat canned tuna by themselves, just straight up, but that's a little bit much for me. All right, if we can get these plates cleared, please, and bring the next ones out. Yeah. All right.
Fire and steel. All right.
Yeah, just take it. Yeah. We got a tight schedule to keep here.
Thank you,
I
Chef.
gotta go to class
Appreciate
after
that.
this. I got to teach class
Well
after
done
this,
to
y'all.
the
I gotta go.
students.
I got American government to teach after this, so you know. If I let them go, they would just eat the whole thing, and then we'd be here for like 2 hours.
Thank you.
Although, again, I'll say, like in the actual Bistro 119 here, you do get a 4-course meal, so and nobody's kicking you out because it's a competition. So
Dr.
just
Fisk, we saved you a salad.
Oh, there you go. Put that aside for a minute. Put that aside for a minute. All right, go ahead and bring out your food, please. Yeah, that's gonna be my lunch right
Which
there.
team are you?
Don't tell anybody.
Fire and steel.
All right, fire and
All right.
steel.
Ooh,
This was sizzling.
Fire and
interesting.
steel is looking good. All right. I really like the
Very
little tasting
interesting.
plates that they got. Those are
Got
nice.
the pasta tuna comboing.
Yes, yes.
I think they
true.
naturally went
Yeah,
together.
they're
That's the-
left on the table there. All right, fire and steel.
Oh.
Fire and steel. Tell us a little bit about here. Back up a little bit more over here. Tell me a little about what did you make for our judges today?
So today we did a white wine cream sauce, the pasta, a little lemon juice with the canned tuna, and then we did a sautéed veggie medley on the side, and a maple pear crisp for a little dessert.
Ooh, the crisp. We saw some flame going back there. Was that it?
That was all of us together. That was every
Okay.
burner going at
We were
once.
wondering what the flame was doing, yeah.
But yeah, so enjoy, guys.
All right, they're digging in there. So it seemed like people were really worried about that. The maple syrup was supposed to be the curveball, but I've heard a few people say that the
gosh,
tuna,
that crisp is awesome.
it's also an oil. Like, did that make it more difficult?
So, yeah, just right away straining it out of the can. I mean, gotta strain out that liquid just as best you can to incorporate it into a pasta. That was more of a curveball. I think when we saw the maple, we had a pretty good idea with doing a dessert with the pear. I thought we had that going pretty quickly, you know, right out of the gate. But the tuna, pasta, all these veggie, all these things together, it's weird to try and incorporate it all together. So it was a fun challenge, though.
Excellent. And so 30 minutes went by very, very, very quickly. Yeah, it felt like 10 seconds. Did you any hiccups back there that we didn't see on camera, maybe, or did you all seem to like rise to the challenge?
I thought we all rose very well. I mean, just on the spot, we were just kind of coming up with an idea.
Those
Okay,
are
let's try
delicious.
this. Let's incorporate this. I felt like it was a flow, and it felt like 15 seconds had gone by, and we already had everything together.
All right, Dr. Clay, what do you think? How's it taste?
I want the recipe for the pears. That was delicious.
It was awesome.
really
Those
awesome.
pears were delicious.
Excellent. Yeah.
The pears are outstanding. The flavor just was amazing. Amazing. Great job. And I love the way that you dolled up the canned green beans. What a great fresh way to incorporate a canned item into those vegetables. You would not have known otherwise that that part of it came out of a can. Those were delicious vegetables.
Yeah, really kicked it up a notch. I like that.
It really
Definitely.
did.
Yeah, it's not apple crisp, but that does look really good.
It's really. We saved more for you as well, Dr. Fisk.
Oh, right. I mean, I'm keeping a professional face here. This is live television. I'm not excited about it. I'm really excited about this. All right. Thank you very much, team. So we're going to have them take a minute here to write down their scores. We could clear the plates, and we'll get our next team out here.
Finish that.
Good luck.
Thank you so much.
Gonna finish that pear.
Oh, man. This is
Oh,
all right.
pear. A pear is.
Pear is really good?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's where it's at.
A good crumble. A good crumble. I was actually just in Savannah recently, and I made it a point to go get an actual peach crumble.
Oh,
'cause
this
that was
is
what I
fire and
heard is
steel.
like their thing, right? Peaches, Georgia. And I went to some little restaurant bar kind of in the middle of nowhere, Savannah.
Another
and it
great
was
job,
so
Chef.
good. I'm
Thank
not a
you
big
so
peach
much.
person, but man.
I think Dr. Fisk is looking for that pear crisp.
I mean, what? I'm not. Yeah. So again, any sort of crumble, crisp. That's really big for me. All right. So we got our faculty staff team coming on out. All right. Yeah. Faculty. All right. Bring on out your dishes. That one on the left there. And then you can pass out
Right
the
here.
individual
Yep.
tasting.
All right, thank you, sir. I
Culinary
appreciate
colleagues.
That. Thank you for your support. All right, nice.
All right, come on right over here. Let them put their.
Looks delicious, Chef.
Oh man, that looks good too. Yeah, we got a little sort of
Ooh, it
burrito
looks
taco
beautiful.
thing going on.
Well done. Thank you so much.
All right, so you are the culinary colleagues, right?
Thank you for asking.
See, I was wondering where the pears were.
So they're already talking.
peanut
They're already
allergy.
chatting with the. Yeah, this is.
Okay.
Have you ever met a professor?
Ah,
We
the
like to
syrup is in
talk.
here,
We
I'm
like to
guessing.
talk. We like to talk.
Microphone.
All right, come on back over here. So tell us a little bit about what you made for our judges today.
Well, Eric, you know, we had discussed in the kitchen that when you see tuna and you see pasta, I mean, you know what direction you have to go. It's sort of a grandma-inspired, let's throw some things in there, see how it goes type of casserole situation. So, you know, some peppers, the green beans are in there, mustard and mayo. Yeah, so we try to put together sort of one of those old school classic dishes that you remember from being a child, right? How we did, I don't know. Like, I have lockjaw, I can't taste the food.
And what's the little burrito thing here?
That was inspired by my colleagues here.
Pear tortilla. It has a little bit of heavy whipping cream, almond flour, a little bit of butter. Peanuts are in there. Some cinnamon, some vanilla, and some maple syrup.
Oh, so like a dessert burrito, dessert.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah.
You know, I think I have some tortillas sitting on my counter at home. I might make a dessert for tonight. That's
We're gonna
yeah.
fry those
30 minutes goes by so
Eric,
fast.
our philosophy was if you could put enough butter into it, right? If you just inject enough butter into this situation, salt, you have a fighting chance. The students are great, though. I mean, you witnessed what they were doing in there. They have great program, great professors.
Melody, what'd you think?
I'm actually pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, there you go.
Pleasantly
No,
surprised.
because like you guys really incorporated everything in there, and it is a classic, and it tastes really good. So thank you so much.
And what a great way to present a dessert, too. Wrapping it in that tortilla was so clever. The tastes are all there, and it was packaged beautifully.
Yeah, there we go.
Wonderful.
All right, excellent.
Oh. Yeah.
So we think the burrito is pretty good there?
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Burrito is very
You
good.
wouldn't think because of the
All right.
tortilla, but like it's actually really good.
Like an apple pie? Apple pear pie.
We wanted to fry it, but we didn't have the time or the oven.
Yeah. Maybe I'll give everybody 45 minutes next time. Yeah. No. Yeah. All right.
Like you come to your office hours and we can talk about
There we go.
talk about these mystery ingredients.
Yes, there we go.
Well, it's
All
great.
right.
You may need to rethink your professions because your cooking skills are top notch.
All right, we'll give them a minute here to put down their scores. Thank you very much, faculty, staff,
All right,
team.
well done.
Culinary colleagues, I appreciate
Hawk
the
chefs.
colleagues. Any faculty staff out there cheering them on. We'll get these plates taken away, let the judges put their scores down. I'm going to take a second now to thank some people because this is a production. Let me tell you what, there are dozens of people here to make this happen. So I want to thank Chef Fred and the Culinary and Hospitality Department and all the students that have made this possible. I want to thank the radio broadcast team. So there are actually students running all these cameras right now. So this might seem like a live production, NBC, ABC, something like that, but these are students running all this with their professors' help, guiding all this. And so these two departments, this is giving them real world experience. I don't know if the chefs in the back are ever going to have to like cook in a 30-minute time crunch or anything like that, but it's sort of real world experience. Same thing for our radio broadcast team. And I really thank them all for all their hard work of setting all these cords and cameras up and everything. Yes, very much so. All right, so our last team here, last but not least, go ahead and bring us, all right. Bring out your dishes, please, and pass them around to the judges.
Sizzling squad, right?
Wonderful.
Sizzling squad.
Ooh, that's very unique.
Sizzlers. Isn't that a restaurant? Sizzlers. I don't know.
Ooh, it's got a little sauce going with it, too.
That's all right. I like it. It's a good name. All right, come back over here. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, we'll have all you stand right
Thank you
here.
very much. Appreciate that. It looks wonderful.
All right. So we got their presentation plate. They got all their tasting ones. They're passing those out. Again, judging on the presentation, eating with your eyes first. So why don't you go ahead while he's passing out the last one there. Tell us.
Absolutely delicious. Thank you.
What did you make for our judges today?
So today I made a tuna salad, topped off with sauteed green beans, mixed with cucumbers, onions, and yellow peppers, and topped off with a maple syrup vinaigrette.
All right, excellent. So you went with the whole, like, we're going to put this all in one, make it all one.
Is the vinaigrette on our portions, or do we have to put it? It's already in there. Okay.
Okay. All right, so I got some
it's
extra
delicious.
there. If it's good and you like it, you can put some more on there. But all right, so out of these ingredients, what did you think was the most curveball? Was it the maple syrup, or was it the tuna, or was it the green beans, you think?
I'd say the green beans and the maple syrup a little bit, but Brandon came up with a nice vinaigrette. Yeah.
That was all you, huh? Excellent. All right, I like to see that.
A little kick in that vinaigrette. With some spice. I like
love it.
Yeah.
Oh, but the balance is just absolutely perfect. Great job.
I feel like this is one of the difficulties of trying to make a dish that appeals to 5 different palates, right? Because, you know, maybe a little bit of heat, but not too much heat. And Danielle, what do you think here in the end?
I'm glad they did the vinaigrette because then otherwise the char would have been too harsh. So that was a really good job. I'm really happy with the all-in-one idea, and it doesn't look too bland. So I think you did a great job.
And the fresh cucumber complements the sauteed vegetables perfectly. I looked at it at first, and I didn't naturally go there. Together, they are absolutely delicious with the sauteed vegetables. Outstanding.
I think it was a risk to put it all, but man, it sounds like you actually you nailed it. Yeah, because textures, right? It's all about textures. You got to get the textures in there.
It gives you that crunch, and it's
Exactly,
fresh,
exactly.
along with the
Very
delicious taste of the vinaigrette on the sauteed vegetables.
Fantastic. All right, well, we're going to give them a minute
Amazing.
here to finish up their scoring cards here. Thank you very much, team. Good luck.
It's great.
We'll bring you back out here for the award ceremony
The
at the end.
cucumbers actually kind of
All
calm
right.
down the spice a little bit. You know, it's a good.
So Fred Chef is
Good.
going to... Chef Fred's going to go ahead and take out all these plates here. We're going to head to commercial, one last commercial, give them time to actually tally up their scores, decide who the winning student team is, see if maybe the faculty staff team got lucky. I don't know. I'm not saying, it could be. And when we get back from commercial break, we're going to find out who the winner is, and we're going to give out these trophies and medals to everybody. So don't go anywhere. Awards are coming up in just a few minutes. We'll be back.
Hanging out with all of the people in my class and getting to know the different personalities. All of us get along really, really well. We have a lot of fun in the classroom. So one of the reasons I chose law enforcement was because it would allow me to be involved in the community.
I love the energy of the Ybor City campus. It's vibrant. We have a college campus that is set right in the middle of an urban setting where you have restaurants, the trolleys going by. It's a historic district. There's so much history here. Our students here come from all backgrounds. That's the beauty of it. We have students that are right out of high school. We have students that took a break for 5 years. Now I can teach students what I learned in the field, what I did for 16 years, and pass it on to that next group of journalists. It's like a campus like no other.
The Ybor City campus has a lot to offer. We have our arts programs, so dance, theater, music. Our music program is nationally accredited, which is very uncommon. I chose teaching because I really enjoy helping people. The reason I think of diversity is because we have the arts, yet we have the workforce, yet it's gen ed classes. So we have quite a diversity, not only in things that we offer, but our students.
Dance is my passion. It is the way I choose to express myself. All of the old buildings and the historical art is a part of our campus, and I think it brings a different feel, a different type of energy.
Find your path at Hillsborough Community College. HCC offers affordable, flexible options for earning an associate degree or certificate. Our dynamic learning environment offers expert faculty and engaging student life, and our convenient class schedules fit your schedule. Then seamlessly transfer to a four-year university or start your career right away. At HCC, we'll get you there. Register now at hccfl.edu.
Hot Kitchen Showdown. I'm your host, Dr. Eric Fisk, and this is it. We're at the end. So if you have seen all of this, we had a 30-minute cooking competition. All these teams behind me, we had 3 student teams from our hospitality culinary program. We had 1 faculty staff team working back there. They took 5 mystery ingredients. What was it? Tuna and green beans and maple syrup, and they turned these things into something delicious. And our judges here, a panel of 5 judges from around our campuses and community, got to actually taste those dishes, and I think mine are waiting in the back there. And they've actually tallied up all of their scores and things like that. And you can see on the table here, we have awards. So once again, we have medals for everybody for participating. We appreciate all of your hard effort today. We've got $100 Amazon or Visa gift cards for the winning student team, and little trophies that they can put up at home showing that they are the best culinary students here at HCC. And yeah, you could say that. I think you could say that. So again, before we announce the winners, I just want to one more time thank everybody here. Thank the Culinary Hospitality Program. Thank the radio broadcast team. I want to thank HCC for letting me do this. And then I want to also thank the foundation. They're helping to fund our food pantries, and Suncoast Federal Credit Union as well, one of our sponsors. So first, before we announce the student winner, I always like to hear do we have the total score for the faculty staff team?
Yes, we do.
What was the faculty staff team?
104.
104 points. All
Great
right,
job.
excellent. All right. And the winning student team had how many points?
132.
Ooh, nice. All right. All right, and so the winning team from our second annual HCC Hot Kitchen Showdown, what team is the winner?
They are the Culinary Commandos.
All right! Congratulations. Culinary Commandos. All right.
We do have to say that second and third were really, really close.
Yeah.
We enjoyed everything. Everyone did an outstanding job. It was a really tight race.
All right,
but
excellent.
you guys had that little extra something, and we loved it.
Thank you. Excellent. All right. Well, thank you very much, everybody, for joining us. We're going to go ahead and pass these out to our winning teams and do the congratulations and all that kind of stuff off air. But you go food pantry, get your groceries if you need it, and we'll see you all next time. Have a great one.
All right.
Great job. Great job.